Hi, again. I just wanted to take a few seconds to go over the operation of the monitor system, in-ear system, and give you a couple of tips that will make your life a lot easier. The first is the local mic. You want to make sure that this is turned off unless you want it. Remember, this is something that this is designed for you, and if you like the stage level, that's okay. The big thing, however, here is both the EQ and the source levels on each of these. So what we want to avoid is we want to avoid a situation where you're turned up to here, your level is like there, and you still can't hear yourself. So what we want to do in that particular case is if you're having trouble hearing yourself, you're having trouble getting the mix that you want, go through each of the channels, turn them all completely down. Okay, and I won't go through all of them, but go through and turn them all completely down. Find your channel, the one that you want, that you're working on. Say on mic 3. Bring this level up, and bring this up until you're comfortable
hearing yourself.
And this knob should probably be a little higher. Okay.
Yep. Like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That's usually where I keep it.
So at that point, and then now if you're like here and you still can't hear yourself, or you still don't feel comfortable, then increase this knob, okay? So then,
because you want to be under that little bar right there, right?
Yeah. So once you have whether you're a keyboard player or a vocalist or whatever, once you're where you want to be, then start bringing in the other vocalists and other instruments. If there's something, and also keep in the back of your mind, if there's something too loud, something being too loud is as big a problem as you not being able to hear yourself.
Yes.
So try to keep in mind, if the keyboards are too hot, try to turn those down rather than turning yourself up. So, but again, start by shutting everything down except for you. Bring you in. Make sure your master level is good.
The other thing I found sometimes is the room mix on 15.
Yes.
Sometimes I'll go onto people's Avions and I see the room mix like this, and they're wondering why it's all muddy.
Exactly right.
Yeah. So I usually say take the room mix completely out.
Yes.
If you want to have some effects, that's great. But definitely take the room mix out.
Let me show you one other thing that'll kind of mess you up in terms of tone. Some of the Avion or some of these monitors, I went around tonight and looked at them, and they have kind of like, this, where it's like,
everything's all messed up,
and it sounds weird. Well, the EQ is way off. If you have some really poor headphones, that could be what you had to do to fix them, or maybe you just like that. But also check your EQ in the morning and make sure that it's not completely out of whack. If you want to do something wild like that and you feel it's comfortable for you, that's fine. But this can oftentimes be part of the problem.
Yep. And you just found that by hitting this.
Just the master key.
That master button there.
Yep.
Great.
One last note: when you're purchasing in-ear headphones, make sure you get something that's really good. Spend some money on those. That's really going to affect your performance, going to affect how you feel. And if you want a good feel for that, come see me like on Sunday morning. I'll give you a set of studio headphones. If you put the studio headphones on and you're like, oh wow, this is so much better than mine, then you probably want to look at what your in-ears actually are and see if maybe an upgrade is available there. If they sound almost as good as those studio headphones to you, then you're probably in a good place.
And that's great. And we can always provide that link too. Jeremiah kind of gave us like a good like $29 pair, a good $59 pair, and a good $150 pair. So.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Keith.